They want your position, but could never face the struggles you had to endure to get it. It's a lot of people out there, ladies and fellas, that want your position, but they will never be able to handle the consequences, or should I say, never be able to handle the struggles that you had to endure to get where you at today. Because where you at today, you had to sacrifice. You had to do some things that you really didn't want to do, but you had to do it. And what I mean by that is, you had to work really hard, stayed up late nights. Some of you went through the mud so doggone bad, you never thought you'll make it to where you at today. And that right there is major strength. And what these people fail to realize is, you had the strength to go do that. The position that you at right now today, they ain't got it in them. They ain't got that beast in them. They ain't got that dog in them. I'm not calling nobody no animal, but what I'm talking about is, they ain't got that resilience, that confidence inside of them like you do. But guess what? The blessings that you have today, you had to work extremely hard to get it. And that's what they don't understand. They think it puts the fault on their lap and ta-da, they got it. No. You gotta scratch, dig, and claw. You got to have pain, sweat, blood, tears, hard work, dedication, lonely nights, people talking about you, people turning on you. All of you had to go do that. And you feel like the word was against you, but guess what? That's what comes with it. That's the consequences behind it. But guess what? You didn't care. You couldn't care less. Because where you were going, they couldn't go anyway. And that's why they so upset with you, because you rightfully earned what you deserve. You ain't take it for nobody. You ain't sell your soul. And most importantly, you ain't have to duplicate nobody's style. Because some folks out here, they want other people's blessings, so they got a copy off of them. And it still didn't work. It failed. Y'all remember back in them school days when your friend or somebody used to sit beside you and y'all were taking a test or whatever, they try to copy off your paper? It's the same thing. They try to copy off of you. But guess what? They end up failing. When people try to copy you and then they get so upset that they can never be like you, it's because they admire your strength, they admire your dedication, but they will never be able to tell you, I admire what you do, I respect your hustle. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all had to fight, like literally had the spiritual fight to get where you at today. You had got a lot of no's, but guess what? You gotta take a lot of no's just to get that one yes. You had to fight so doggone bad. You were literally tired. And by tired, you were tired in the spirit. You felt like giving up. You felt like throwing it in the towel. You didn't want to do it no more. But it was something inside of you saying, keep going. Something was telling you, you can't give up. You can't quit. You came way too far to quit. And look where you at now, fast forward later. Ain't it amazing when you know you want to do something, but some days you feel like you want to quit, you can't do it, but the moment you keep on climbing and climbing till you get to the top of that mountain, you be looking back and be like, dog, I'm glad I didn't give up. But it's going to be people sent by the enemy that going to make you want to try and quit, but Don't let them. These people ain't got nothing going on in their life. But here they are want to take your position though. Like really? If only they can wear the shoes that you are wearing. The shoes, the boots, whatever it is that you're wearing. If only they can walk in your shoes just to see how hard you had to go to get where you at today, I don't think none of them would ever survive if they was in your shoes. It's a doggy dog world out there. You got folks out there want other people's lives, other people's positions, but never could face the struggles or the pain to get where they at right now today. Some of you had to go through homelessness. Some of you went through heartbreaks, sleeping in your car, sleeping on the sidewalk, not having nothing to eat. And most importantly, some of you had to move back in with your family to figure it out. Most of you had to sell drugs, whatever it is that you had to do. But guess what? That's the old you now. You put all that behind you. And someone that will break up your past to make you feel bad, but guess what? Tell them this. Yeah, that was me, but guess what? It's a new me now. See, they want you so triggered, but they can't trigger you. But did this here, ladies and gentlemen. They still the same, but you change over time. You're not going to change it one day and one night. It take months and years. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Trust me, it's not easy. Especially when you're walking alone and doing stuff by yourself, it's not easy. That's why I said you had to box, you had to fight. You had to fight like Mike Tyson, War Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali, Buster Douglas, and all them. You really had to fight. You had to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people couldn't do. And they get mad because you did it and they couldn't do it. I'm going to tell you just like this. Some people can do it and some people can't. Y'all got something inside of you that cannot be teach. But if they ready to sit down and listen, maybe they'll learn a thing or two or whatnot. But some folks are some dumbfounded in the head. No brain up there. The elevator is not working. They refuse to listen. And then when they see your blessings and your results, they get mad, they get angry. But guess what? That's an issue they need to carry up with themselves. Because let me tell you something. You used to doubt yourself. You were like, should I do it? And if I do it, they gonna like me or not? If I do this, how they gonna feel? You used to feel like that, didn't you? But not anymore. You got confidence now. But we're gonna replace that word confidence with confidence. Okay? And ever since you woke up and found your potential, these people haven't been the same since. You low-key inspire them. But they don't want to let you know that. But you see what they doing. You see how they acting. But at the same time, you're not worrying about them. You are concentrating on your work. And on your behalf, nobody didn't help you. You may have other people behind the scenes telling you and encouraging you that don't give up, you got this. But on the real, only you were doing it. Did nobody make you do it? You did it. And that's what being a real woman or a real man all about. Going out there and handling your business. Not having people trying to hold your hand and force you to do it. You did it because you want a better life. And some people don't even want a better life, but want to have your position. But ain't got the guts to walk in the spiritual path that you had did. Ain't it funny? People want your spot, but don't want to work for it. Lazy. Procrastinating. How the same here you want somebody else's blessings, but you don't want to put in the work. Lazy, right? Lazy, lazy behinds. And let me tell you something else. While you were going through what you were going through, they were sitting there laughing, marking, thinking it was over. But no, it ain't never over. It was just the beginning, folks. Now you're laughing. You got the last laugh and they over there mad as hell. Because you survived through hell and they going through hell. So let there be a lesson to them, ladies and gentlemen. Never laugh at nobody that's struggling. Because you could be up today and they could be down tomorrow. That's how it goes. Them tables can easily turn. So they better watch out who they laugh at. Because your struggles made you a champion. And guess what? You are a champion. Once again, cheers. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. And I love each and every last one of you. Talk to you later. Peace.